Alright, so several of you have asked for a haircutting video. He doesn't really need one, but I want to give him one anyway. So I like my cordless clippers. I don't use those first. I go in with a good pair of scissors. So he's a 1/4 mil land, bitch. So I'm not going to worry about like an arch or getting too fancy. I'm just going to cut. And normally I'll just cut them all off if they're 1/4 stalks. So I just go in and I cut fairly short. So I start off fairly short down here at the bottom, and then when I get more up towards, and I kind of go by my last haircut as well. I don't, if I have one that's just rogue and wild like Duke, I'm gonna hold on to my halter. Bear with me, these, I don't know what's going on with my glasses. They got too hot earlier and the video kept quitting and it wouldn't record. But you see how it's higher up here, obviously, than down here. So you just want to kind of go with the neck. And then when I get more towards up my bridle path, because I'm going to come back in and I'm going to shave all this back past where my bridle's going to go. So it's going to end about here. And try to keep, hey, their head. And now I'm going to start going down. See how I did that? All the way flush, and then I'll clean all this up. So there is rough. So then I'm going to get on my crate and go on the other side real quick and bury him off on the top. He's just always been such a flight meal, and that's how I like to buy them. Flight, easy going. Don't give a shit about nothing. Hey, if they don't want to stand still, it's hard to do this on your own. So see, I'm just kind of making that flush right there. That bang. And then if they move a lot and you gap the fuck out of it. Hey, are you pawing? For real? Fucking seeing you and then messing me up and gapping me. Quit. So if you gap one, we gap the fuck out of them all the time. So don't be scared. I'm going to clean up down the sides of their neck. We usually always do that. And then I'm going to go in and fix the top of it. So we just personally think that this is a pretty look. So not too much. You don't want to set your blade. See where I set my blade just barely in that hairline. You just want to thin it a little. So I'm going to kind of thin out those gray hairs that are in his mane. And that's about it. And like I said, if they're not going to stand still, I'm going to gap the fuck out of it. And then I end up just shaving it all off. So just what we kind of go is like the clipper blade width, pretty much all the way up. With a little bit of that hairline in with it, just to thin it out and make it just look uniform and a bit pretty. And I'm gonna see where I'm at, if I need to do any more. And honestly, that looks pretty good. What do you think? Oh, I ain't even touched that yet, but I'll take it off in a second. Alright, and then we go over to the other side and same thing. And I'm gonna avoid that black spot. Little possum. And like I did sister earlier, and she stood pretty quiet. So like if you have one that's wanting to move around, you might just want somebody at their head. You see, I'm pretty much just taking every bit of that line of gray out and making him look like somebody. And I feel like I got a little too much, but it don't look bad. He's moving too much, so I'm going to take my scissors. If I have one that's standing pretty still, I'll clean it up with the clipper blades. But see, it don't need much. See how he's got his nose a little bit out? You want a good handler.
Yeah. Right.
And just see how his head's down a bit. Motherfucker.
Handler.
Just, yeah, the handler. Just clean up
Quit, pause.
Clean up them little places where it's just gappy and it's uneven. We quit. Now we're at the important part. Oh, God. Are you alright? If you just give me 2 more seconds, we'll be done just right here. We don't like straight down like that, so like almost like a shark fin almost. And then you can take a brush and see where you're at, see if you like it, see if anything's stray, and just comb it out. I don't like much. I want a bridle path. That's about it on my mules. And just,
If it's me, I'd get them ears.
yeah, I don't touch that. I don't touch ears. I don't touch the nose. I don't touch because it's all there for a reason. You want them to be able to deter flies. Jay just likes a cleaner looking animal. That's fine. I do clean out Sister's ears, her face, her lashes, underneath her chin during show season. But they have whiskers, eyelashes, they have ear hair for a reason, so I personally leave it alone. I like a clean mane though.